AU is a wonderful microcosm of the world. It teaches us the similarities between people and the parts about life that go cogently together. And that is what drew me to AU, and that is what has kept me here.
Bob Jenkins, the former men's soccer coach, kind of recruited me to AU. I was a little reluctant about working at a city school, but once I got on campus and saw the facilities and the beauty around within Washington, D.C., I fell in love with it and said this is the right place for me.
Prior to coming to AU, I was working for the National Park Service here in Washington area. My first impression was that I felt that the campus needed some help as far as that I felt I could do some improvements here. And the university seemed to be making a big commitment towards a beautification program.
I remember arriving thinking that this was an institution full of potential and it was really poised to take off. So it was exciting in that way.
I actually was reviewing the Washington Post One ads. Way back in the old times, you used to do that. And lo and behold, I found a landscape manager position for American University. And I thought, that sounds like the perfect match. And indeed, it turned out to be true.
I wanted to continue my education, so I was looking around for a university who accepts GED exams. So the university accepted it and I came.
When I started, I was the first and only manager of what was then the new law school bookstore. The new law school being the Spring Valley building. So I do remember that very well when that building opened up. And I worked in a tiny 8x16 box with no windows.
Every place that I've ever worked before was very small organizations, maybe 5, 6, 7 people. And so I came here and it was overwhelming at first. And it was a large campus. It was intimidating, to say the least.
My favorite place on campus kind of changes year to year, it seems like, but I've actually grown to like the grove of cherry trees in front of the East Quad building on Nebraska Avenue, especially when they're in bloom.
Having all the buildings in a closed campus, like we do, that's what I love the most. And the warmth, the openness of people, and the community.
The family that our athletic department is, some of the people I've worked with at AU for the 20 years, 21 years almost, we're all trying to help each other be successful and we're rooting for each other to be successful, and kind of behind the scenes, the camaraderie that we have.
As a new staff member on the AU campus, I would suggest not to hang out too much in your office, but get involved.
Really embrace the whole institution. Think about what you enjoy, whether it's lectures and panel discussions or music or theater or sports events. It's all here.
Especially if you're thinking about a career here. There are a lot of people I know who come and they go and they just get their degree and move on. But there's also, I've discovered, this great opportunity to sort of really build a career and make a life here.
There's a lot to love about working at AU. It's a beautiful place, and I think that every day is an impressive thing to me. And it's an intellectually lively place. You can't be here and not be engaged in conversations about important issues.
And what we feel today and some of the issues that we're dealing with are issues that reach across our country that aren't just unique to American University. But we have the openness and the care and the diversity to be able to embrace those issues. And that is one of the things that it's what gets me up and gets me moving every day. It's what makes me want to be here and do what I do.
Beyond that, the campus has just grown so much. There's constant building, reconstruction. In my own college, we've grown so many new programs, so many new faculty. So it feels like a very different place.
I love the people. I love the challenge. You learn something new every day if you keep your mind open.
I certainly have appreciated all the great people I've worked with and friendships that I've made that are going to last certainly beyond my time here at AU.